That was last week.
L- Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I'm your hostess with the most, Shaggy Black, alongside me, Jose, the Demon Lord.
Yes, I am the Demon Lord.
And we are the Cinema Villains, bringing you some fun, fantastically stupendous stupidity in your ears.
En tus orejas.
And it's spooky season, y'all, so we're bringing it right back to you with another fantastic episode here. Jose, how you been?
I've been good, Shaq. How have you been?
Oh, I am.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Glad to hear that, Shaq. Glad to hear
The
that.
the cold creep of death is is marching ever so
Yes.
closely to me. So as the time of this recording, I guess the week this drops, I guess will be the my birthday coming up,
Yeah,
and like,
Shacktoberfest 2024.
yeah, and my back is killing me.
Because you're old, you piece of shit.
So much so that I actually went out and got a fucking whole ass ergonomic chair
Oh,
with like,
nice.
it's different than the fucking chair that I've had before, and it's not in the frame, but like, I'm picking it up for the YouTube audience. This is the old chair, and the new chair is like got a fucking headboard and shit, or a head rest. I said
Nice.
headboard like I'm fucking on it.
Like you're,
What?
yeah.
Um, Thank you all for tuning in for another week. We thank you all for tuning in through our busiest time of year, our spooky season. Um,
Spooky.
we skipped out last week. We normally do 4 or 5 weeks of chock full of scary goodness. But we took a break last week, but like, we had a great excuse for that. Um, we decided, we honestly didn't know what movie to fucking cover. Like
Yeah.
towards the end of the month, so we decided to turn this episode into a two-parter. And if you've been paying attention, you know what episode we're about to do. You know what we're going to be doing. And if you haven't, well, Jose, you want to tell the good people
What the episode we're going to do for.
today?
Oh,
What's
yeah.
today's episode about?
I mean, if you've seen the title, you know already. But we are doing good old Terrifier 2
And
from 2022.
a spoiler-free review of Terrifier 3.
Yay!
Now, it'd be hilarious if we put you all through Terrifier 2 first, and then do our spoiler review for Terrifier 3. For those who are just wanting to hear that, but I'm not gonna hold you. I really want to talk about Art the Clown's new fucking adventure.
Yes, adventures in the holiday season.
Yes, because Christmas time is here.
No, it's not, but it's almost here.
Dude, no, one of the most scariest fucking things is like the realization that like we can't even celebrate Halloween anymore for the fucking Christmas people start singing that fucking Mariah Carey shit. And
He's
Mariah
going
Carey's in
already.
on, dog, but she's in on the gag.
Yeah,
But she
exactly.
said, she's like, no, no, no. She has to tell them folks to calm their asses down.
Yeah,
She's like, not till November 1st. We don't do that here.
right. It
Your
should be like
queen,
day after Thanksgiving. Fucking November 1st. You
dog. I mean, let's be real here. Yeah, we celebrate Thanksgiving, but like, it's just a buffer for Christmas.
Yeah,
Like, keep fucking Halloween saved from the clutches of Miss Mariah.
that's right.
She respects that enough to be like, nah, hold on. Like, let's not do that. Get a creepy people they time of year. But, you know,
Yeah.
I'm glad she actually stepped in and said that. It was a commercial, I think, on fucking YouTube or some shit, or Twitter. She posted like, nah, 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 no, 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 don't do that. She was like on a plane and she was reading something. And she was like, she heard the jingle. She said, nope, 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 no, not yet, not yet. But like all the horrifying ones, like the one I've seen was probably one of the funniest ones. Is someone took the fucking Lord of the Rings, I think it's Two Towers,
Yeah.
and right as they're defending the doors, uh, you see like the orcs busting through with the fucking Mariah Carey like themed as like um the what's the fucking big ass log that they try to open?
Like a U-log? No, I don't remember. I don't know. I
No,
don't
no,
know.
not a
Battering
U
ram.
log. Yeah, battering ram. It's
Yeah.
like fucking battering ram with Mariah Carey's fucking like face on it, and the song is singing, and everybody's freaking out on the behind the gates. You're like, hold, and it's like Halloween is defending the gates while the orcs are fucking like Mariah Carey and Christmas. And
That's
I'm like, that is
hilarious.
an accurate depiction.
Yeah.
Oh man. And if you're wondering why I'm talking about Mariah Carey, um, Terrifier 3 is a Christmas movie.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
It is a Christmas movie. So eventually, mark my fucking words, it will be our Christmas special. I don't know when.
It might even be this year. Who knows?
It might.
Because, man.
Boy. All right. Because, man, do I got some opinions.
Yeah.
But in all fairness, it's only appropriate to give Jose first go around when we talk about Damien Leone's Terrifier 3, our spoiler-free review of what we thought about the movie. There will be no spoilers, nothing happening.
Yeah.
We won't say anything crazy. It's pretty much y'all ask us the questions. Typically, if you haven't already, like in our personal lives, and we want to just save it for what we thought here.
Yeah,
I've already
exactly.
talked about the movie with a friend of mine because he wanted to know as soon as I got out of the theater. So, and you know, people who follow me on IG wondering what my 5-star rating is, and
Yeah.
I do it like right after the movie. But Jose, it is tradition around here because you were usually the first person to see these movies. Tell us what you thought.
I really enjoyed the movie. It was good. It was good. It was a good time. I slept on it a little bit because when I got out of the theater, I was like, hmm. But after sleeping on it, and I'm like, no, it's good. It's fine. It is what it is. It's a Terrifier movie.
Mm-hmm.
You should come to know what to expect. It is just brutal kill after brutal kill after brutal kill. And that's
Agreed.
almost kind of that's a positive and a negative at the same time. Because it gets to the point where you're like, damn, dog, I get it. I get it already. You know, it's okay. Maybe less is more sometimes. Because after the, like I said, I'm trying not to spoil so much. After about
Yeah.
the fourth time you've seen someone just getting ripped to shreds, by the time you get to the end, you're like, yeah, that's cool. We get it now. I understand.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's super fair.
That and the story was just okay. It was just like it. The lore. It's going at a snail's pace, expanding this lore to the point where, like, well, I guess the story didn't really progress that much this go around. But other than that, it's fine. Like I said.
That is very interesting coming from you,
Yeah.
my brother. Wow, I did not expect this.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad we didn't discuss this until we got on the show.
Yeah.
Because now none of our shit is tainted. Now we can actually discuss. Now
Mhm.
for those who are watching the show on YouTube right now, you're seeing my facial expressions because I'm very
Yeah.
fucking surprised at everything going on, coming out of Jose's mouth, talking about this movie.
Yeah.
Did I expect him to say this? Kinda not though.
Yeah.
I guess it's my turn to talk about it.
Yes,
Huh?
it's your turn.
Okay. If you saw my IG, folks, I gave this a 4 holy shit out of 5. Even after sleeping on it, just like what Jose just interpreted, I still feel the same. This is by far my favorite Terrifier.
Yeah.
This is the funniest fucking horror movie I have ever seen in my fucking life. And unintentionally, sure, I've seen some funny shit, Malignant being one of them.
Yeah.
This movie had me fucking cackling from the start all the way to the fucking beginning.
And
And
it's
you
fun.
know what part
Yeah.
that fucking made me howl the
No,
most?
there's one part. I had shout out to our boy Hyderberg because he hit me up immediately
Mm,
on Instagram because I guess we saw it at the same time.
mm.
Uh, and I told him I was like,
Shout out to Hydraberg.
yeah, and Cut Above horror review. Go check them lovely people out.
A
But
cut above.
that's what I said. A Cut Above.
No. I'm just.
Oh, because I said
Yeah.
it like in one word.
You did, but I was kind of like, I knew what you were talking about, so let me just space it out because
Yeah,
it
yeah,
like
yeah,
puts
yeah.
people in the search kind of putting that shit in.
Typing it
Thinking
in
it's
one
something else.
word. But I straight told him like, I'm sure glad I didn't see this with Shag. Because there is one scene that happens in this movie, and I know he would have howled, and I would have howled with him. But since he wasn't here, I was like, I'm glad I can hold this in. Because the poor gay couple next to me would have fucking looked at me like, this fucking
Boy,
sicko.
I was already getting looks, right?
Yeah,
It's I watched it in the Alamo Draft House. So people who are going to go to the Alamo Draft House and seeing this movie, we know why you're there.
yeah, exactly.
So like you can't just go watch this bitch at AMC, be doing the shit I'm doing, and have motherfuckers walk all that walking out of the movie shit. Pussies. That's all I gotta say, man. Y'all just get the fuck from around here, man.
I
I
know
don't even want to see
there's a
you.
recurring joke going around the straight chilling Slack, like, all right, guys,
Mm.
Terrifier 3 is coming up. Remember to shit yourselves and show up as soon as you
Grow
can.
up.
And I typed in this after I was done watching. I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot to shit myself during the Terrifier 3 screening.
Fuck, I shit a little. Grow up. Oh my god. So I'm glad, brother. This is why I love you. You know
Yeah, we'll
the
talk about
part.
it after the show, but yeah, I know the
Yes.
part.
Oh my god. I just want you to know. I had to cover my mouth the first time.
Yeah,
When it happened again, no containing. Because it was just as bad the first time as it was the second. And I'm fucking yelling. The couple next to me, Buddy was trying to hold it in too.
yeah,
But like I fucking started cracking up and he was like he kind of did that like yeah, okay, that shit was kind of funny. Um this movie's for the sickos
yeah,
because someone asked me, I said this off air. Someone asked me if this movie was scary, and I legitimately had to sit there and say, no, it is not scary. It's gory as fuck
yeah,
and hilarious, but it's not scary.
yeah. It's
I
almost
am all. Go ahead.
almost a horror comedy, but not really.
It's a dark comedy to me.
Black comedy.
It's black comedy. It's
Yeah,
right there, in a sense, because it tries to be scary, and nothing about this is scary at all. It's fucked up, is what it is. So that could be scary, but the rest of it is not scary.
yeah. Terrifier is the great way to describe it because everyone's like, it's a love letter to 80s slashers, which is really true. That's how Damien worded
Yeah,
himself.
yeah,
But Terrifier is literally one of the fake Grindhouse trailers from Twin Tarantino's
yep.
Grindhouse come
And
to life. It's
Robert
literally what,
Rodriguez.
yeah, Robert Rodriguez. Yeah, it's literally one of those trailers come to life.
Oh boy,
Yeah,
that's an excellent fucking. That's
that
spot on.
exactly. Yeah,
That's spot on. What I really liked about Terrifier 3 though, outside of the slapstick, I'll just first off I'll get him out the way. Art the Clown. Um, is it David Michael Green? I'm sorry, I fucked up his
no,
name.
or is David Horton Green thing.
David Horton Green. Thank
Yeah,
you. I was like David Green, but I'd say David Horton Green. That man is a master of his craft because uh, Leone came out and said Art the Clown is
oh,
pretty
David
much
Howard Thornton. Well, I don't know where the
David
fuck
Howard
Green came
Thornton.
from. Yeah,
Fucking A. We scrubbed this from the show. David Howard Thornton. Please don't haunt me in my stream. I am so sorry. And you fucking met the man, so I can't even fuck. That's all you.
yeah.
this all you.
Well, that's why I looked it up. I was like, I'm 1,000% sure that's not right.
It's not right. Even I
Yeah,
wasn't sure. I was like, no, that the way it left my mouth was unsure. But fast forwarding tries for being embarrassment. He is a master at his craft. Damien Leone wanted him to be silent film Freddy Krueger,
yeah,
and he has that theme like a lot. But this is what happens when you take that clown from the mime episode of the Powerpuff Girls and deprave him the fuck out.
Exactly.
Um, every fucking kill that he had a funny fucking face to follow it, or did something utterly ridiculous, and I couldn't fucking stop laughing.
Right.
Like, I'm supposed to be scared of this fucking clown, and like we did Terrifier 1, definitely fucking. If I see this motherfucker come in the building, I'm leaving. If I
Yeah.
see a person dressed like this at a fucking convention, I'm turning the fuck around. Right? I'm not
Right.
going to your shit, dog. Don't ask me to come to your party and there's a motherfucking dude dressed like Art the Clown. Absolutely fucking not. But he is absolutely positively fucking amazing at his craft. Like, it's it's crazy on how good he is. David Howard Thornton on how his acting ability is, for him not to have not one speaking role, but he is literally the star of the movie. Two, something that you brought up that you didn't really care for or said it was okay. Well, okay, you know what? This goes into this. What three does that two lacked, and you know it fucking lacked? The pacing.
Yes, but there's something that happens. Is I don't want to spoil it. Well, I can say it because it's not really a spoiler.
Mm.
The third act just starts.
Yeah, but
But but
it's
it's almost it's jarring. It's like
yeah, it
what
just
happened
goes.
in editing?
Yeah, it goes straight there. Like, it's
I'm
something
like,
that
yo, we
so
just
it's something that we can talk about off air because we don't want to spoil nothing, because I think I know exactly what you're talking about. But
yeah. 'Cause I'm like, holy shit, you
the
just King
pacing,
Crimson like 20
yes,
minutes of this movie.
dog.
'Cause I don't
Look,
know what happened.
the pacing
Yeah,
so much better than Terrifier 2, in a sense to where, like, I was engaged the entire time. There wasn't a slowdown for me. It's not like a go go go, but it had peaks and valleys of trying to tell a story and weaving that in and making me give a shit about the characters.
yeah,
Like, Terrifier 2 tried to tell a story, but it's kind of like, what the fuck are we're coming from Terrifier 1, where there shouldn't even be a story. It's just like surviving a night with Art the Clown.
yeah,
Then you literally do that, but you're making more of a story and then applying a fucking lore that we have absolutely no fuck all about,
exactly.
right? The third movie takes what the second movie did and makes it better in telling that. Look, now I will agree, some of the lore shit they left out, right? Some of the lore shit that they left out, I kind of wish they fleshed out a little bit more, because,
Yeah,
like, how or why was he doing this, or what was going on, why is she chosen, shit like that. um but it did a really fucking good job at doing what it needed to do story wise.
yeah,
It
yeah,
was picking up, and I can see when I think me and you talked about this, when they announced part 4 before part 3 hit. I'm like, they shouldn't be a fucking part 4. There's no reason to do a part 4. I was like, damn, dude, don't fucking do this, dog. You don't have to.
yeah.
Then I saw the movie. I'm like, okay, no, I see the vision. I see the vision. This is a story we got to finish.
Yeah, well, I
I
knew
get it.
part four was coming because I swear he said he's like, no, I got to do part four because I don't want to do another 2.5 hour long movie.
This shit was still 2 hours
It
plus.
still was 2 hours plus, yeah.
But
Though
so,
it
but
didn't feel like it didn't feel as long.
no,
Thank God.
because the pacing was good. The
Yeah,
pacing was good. Um, and that goes into, like, my other third thing was the story and the lore and the characters. I actually gave a shit about the side characters in this story, like the family. I gave a shit about Sienna. I
yeah,
gave more of a shit about Sienna. I like Sienna from the first movie, but
yeah,
I gave her more. I wanted to see my girl win
yeah, yeah, yeah.
because she was going through it.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, I cared about, but it was only her. Everyone else, I could give two shits about.
Her and her brother were like the only two I cared about.
I didn't even care
Her,
about the brother in
I
part three.
cared about him because he was from the second one, and they kind of had that trauma bond shit.
Yeah,
But,
but
like,
then
he
even then, I
wasn't.
felt like
It was
his character regressed for no fucking reason.
yeah, but I and it's feel and yeah, I said the same thing, and I think there's a reason behind that. I think there was a reason behind that, and that's kind of what goes into, like, the third act. But again, excuse me.
Hmm.
Again, that's just something to think about. But, like, the cousin, we've all had
Yeah,
that
the
fucking.
cousin. Yeah, no.
We've no, now hear me out. We've all had that cousin or small child that looks up to you, no
Yeah,
matter what you do, wants to be everything, thinks you're the coolest person on earth. copies your shit flow for flow, bar for bar.
Yeah.
That resonated with me because I have cousins like that. I still think I'm one of the coolest motherfuckers around, and I'm like, dude, I do nothing. Like,
Like, get
boy,
better, hero kids. What the fuck's going on?
exactly. Like, hey, man, I ain't it. But that resonated with me in a sense to where it became not a MacGuffin, but a good story beat
I'm a
because it's like
girlfriend.
I'm not finna have my OG go out this way.
Yeah.
So it was all interesting. Um, that opening, boy, that opening.
Boy, that opening.
Do you want to talk about it in like non-spoilerly way?
Yeah, we can.
What you think about the opening, dog?
I like the opening. It sets the tone, as they say in football terms.
Yeah, that opening was actually my favorite part of the movie up until the movie started.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, I was like, yo, and oh man, I don't want to get into spoiler territory, but I am gonna say one thing. It's not spoiler, but you did not get anything, no news or anything. What happened to that?
Of what? The opening?
Yeah,
Did I get any news about it?
in the movie, like the opening just happened and they never talked about it again.
No, I have no idea. No, what are
Oh
we
my
talking
god.
about? I missed.
Okay. When the opening happened of Terrifier, everything went down because I am trying to do this as vague as possible without spoiling shit.
Yeah.
But you noticed that they did not discuss what happened after that
Yeah, no.
at all.
Nuh-uh.
Not one fucking news article, not one fucking not one iota. Like they didn't even fucking say it happened. Like, oh, you ain't da 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 da. You ain't hear about da 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 da. Like you ain't hear shit, boy. They just said
Well, no, because I'm assuming it was a weird time.
it happened the same that same time frame. G.
Yeah, it happened during the same. I think it happened that same night, just at a different time of night, like before they pulled up to old girl's house. Trying to see as vague as possible. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Let's not.
yeah,
But you feel what I'm saying. Like you heard nothing.
yeah. Because like I said, I think it happens the same night. That's the only reason why.
Yeah, and there's something I want to add on to it. But again, we're getting spoiler. I
Yeah.
don't want to fucking say shit.
Yeah.
I hope that Terrifier 3 drops like before Christmas. So
No,
we
it is.
fucking-
It's going to because the 4K already has a street date of like I think the 17th of December.
17. Okay. I was about 17 for what?
Yeah, December. So I'm going to assume it'll be out on streaming probably
I'ma
around.
buy it.
I'm calling. If they don't do it for Halloween,
Mm.
I'm calling it. They're doing it for Thanksgiving. They're gonna drop it on
Yeah,
streaming.
the week of Thanksgiving. That'd
Yeah.
be clutch
Mm-hmm.
if we get it before our break.
That's what I guess because shout out to it. It's the #1 movie in America right now.
Hell yeah! Fuck you,
Shout out.
Joker.
Yeah, fuck you, Joker too.
Real
Electric Boogaloo.
clowns win.
Exactly.
But
We respect directors that know what they want to do and aren't afraid to call it like it is.
and stop blaming our actors.
Yeah, exactly.
You know I'm a sucker for practical effects. Obviously these.
Oh yeah, practically. Yeah, it's still Damien Delone knows. He knows what he's doing. That shit is chef's kiss.
Oh, yeah, it was fucking fantastic. Just everything about it. Also, I think you know the funny thing is, I actually think I like Terrifier 2's kills more than I like Terrifier 3's.
Yes.
Even though Terrifier 3's, you know they had money for this one because like the people they got, the cameos.
Because everyone, because they got a couple good 2 horror legends are in this movie. 2 or
dude, it might be like 3, 4, honestly.
I'm trying to think. Well, yeah, but 2 you'll definitely be like, I know that
2
guy.
are guaranteed. 2
Yeah.
are fucking.
I know these people. I'm familiar with your game.
The other 2, Santa Claus was the only person I was like, I know who the fuck you are. I just can't remember where you're from.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I know exactly who you. It was like when they had that scene Santa was in that scene, plus the other guys. I'm like, I know you. I think I know you. That motherfucker I don't know, but I know him from somewhere. And it
Yeah.
was killing me. I was in the theater like,
Was it the guy from the news report?
I'm talking about Santa.
Oh, talking about Santa. He's still talking about Santa. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm still talking about Santa. No, I know the news report guy. That's dead on. Come on, man.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, come on, brother.
My
You
man
you
played
know
a
that
great
guy.
homeless person.
Uh-huh.
Like, he looked dusty as fuck. He pulled up. I was like, man, I'd seen some shit.
Yeah.
I was like, that's funny. But I did the Leo point. I did the when Santa got when the thing happened to Santa. I did the Leo point because I'm like, I know where you're from, but I don't know who you. I
Yeah.
don't know your name. Like, I need to know. You played something monumental, and I just can't figure it out.
That's funny, Shaq.
It is. But this movie was, like I said, this movie was fucking comedy. This movie was fucking comedy. And it was easier to digest more than Terrifier 2, which we are going to talk about here in a minute. But like, I definitely recommend seeing Terrifier 3. Also, shouts out to Art the Clown getting his own fucking song for Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to the Christmas Terrifier theme.
Fucking hilarious. Um,
Hilarious.
it's anything else that I'm trying to think. Um, it's something else that I'm trying to fucking think of without spoiling this movie. Um, Old girl who plays Sienna is fucking amazing, and it's only a matter of time before we see her in something else.
Yeah.
Like, she is not too long for the Terrifier world, brother.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
like,
Yeah. She'll be in them.
me and my boy were talking last night, and we were saying that if she like if she pops up in Terrifier 4, that is gonna be her last Terrifier.
Yeah.
Like, ain't no fucking way. Like, it's over. It's
No,
done.
I think she's loyal to the game. She'll come back.
She would, but somebody gonna pay her, big dog.
She'll get paid some more. She'll never cancel this. She'll be here.
Like, she's like, hey, bro, I did everything we could, bro.
Exactly. She'll never cancel this. She'll be here until it's time until they don't pay her anymore.
Oof. And then they decided, like, you know what? Never mind.
Hey, we fucked up, so here's all the money. Come
Yeah, we
back,
fucked
please.
up. So, cause
Save this, please.
we fucked up and lost all our young folks.
Yeah.
Let's bring our old folks back. Anywho,
Yeah.
no, but like, yeah, I really highly suggest watching Terror if you have the stomach for it, because it is fucking gross.
Yeah, shit
It's
happens.
nasty.
It's
Something happens in the first movie. We get a call back to it
yeah.
in this movie, and mwah, chef's kiss.
Yeah.
It probably one of the best kills in this movie. It is a kill, but it's
Yeah.
probably one of the best kills in this fucking movie.
It's the kill that's going to be remembered from this movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Uh-huh.
There was one thing that I wish I didn't see. That was in the beginning. That was in the, like, not the opening, not the opening, but
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking
oh,
about. It's not a kill.
no,
I know
I wish
exactly
I
what
was
you're talking
dead.
about. Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
wish I was dead. Cause, oh no,
It's like, hey, this is really cool. No, don't show that.
no. If you saw the movie
If
and
you
you
saw
know
the
what I was
movie,
doing,
yeah,
you know
exactly.
exactly the fucking part I'm talking about. But
We don't want to
for
pay to
those,
see you play DJ. Get out of here.
no, no,
Get this
DJ Decay,
motherfucker off the ones and twos. Just Jesus Christ.
DJ Decayed Skins.
Exactly.
Oh, oh, oh.
Help.
It smells like fish taste.
Jesus Christ.
It smells like a Taco Bell dumpster.
Ugh. Smells like the fucking hot oil they throw away at a Long John Silver's. Just fucking get this shit out of here, dog.
That old hot ass oil, bro. Oh, hey man, what smells like foot? What smells like a foot, bro?
Oh no.
Oh, it smells like hot chips, bro.
Like hot chips. Jesus
Hot
Christ.
chips, bro. Like you open a crack of that shit, be like, oh, it's kind of pungent, ain't it?
Oh no.
Oh, oh no. Hey man, why does shit smell like a bag of Funyuns that went bad? I didn't know they could go bad.
Oh boy, buddy, can they?
Oh my god, dude. Oh, who left this fish out in the sun? I'm just trying to get to fucking pop you now, dog. What are we rating Terrifier? What are we recommending Terrifier 3? Obviously.
Yeah, because if you like the first couple movies, you'll love this one.
Yeah,
Don't. Yeah.
this one's at least trying to get the lore.
The lore.
Yeah, I definitely fucking I fuck with it. Fuck with it heavy.
Yeah.
Definitely enjoyed it way more than I enjoyed Terrifier 2, and I loved fucking Terrifier 2 for the wrong reasons, but I loved it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Definitely highly recommend going out there and seeing that movie, paying the money to go see it. Enjoy that shit. And there is no. Now I will say this: there is no after scenes credits.
No, yeah. I
There is
looked
no
it up
after
and I was
scenes
like,
credits
I'm leaving because I have to pee. I'm
unless
pissed.
you would have, because I think they said unless you saw it in like Fantastic Fest of the week before it came out or something, like if you got that special invite to see it, they did. Some places are showing the Ice Nine Kills video.
Yeah. Have you seen the video? No.
I seen a breakdown. I
Yeah,
need
it's
to
like
watch the whole
yeah, yeah,
thing.
it's like fucking 15 minutes long, and
Yeah, but oh my god,
apparently it's just as brutal.
it's yeah. I can yeah, I can guarantee you that. That is called what's that song called? Let me look that
I
up.
think it's a work of art or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
it's a work of art. It is a work of art. Yep. It is. It's got old girl from the first movie. Who got sawed in half.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. She plays a pregnant woman, and yes,
Oh no. Oh
yeah,
no.
oh yeah,
Oh no.
yeah. Oh boy. Ugh. uh, yeah. So definitely worth that. But yeah, that Terrifier. That was our review of Terrifier 3, folks. Definitely say go out there and watch it. Enjoy that beast. Um, watch the music video for Ice Nine Kills, a work of art, and be grossed the fuck out. Um, if you were a fan of, well, fuck, man. I normally we would have said this for the first movie, so I'm not gonna repeat myself for the second movie or the third movie because if you're listening to this, you're more likely like listening to either us or watching this movie. So there's nothing else for me to like really hide or tell or say because you're a sicko like us. But speaking of sickos, Jose,
Jog?
it's Terrifier 2 time, my boy.
Yay.
Let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Let's taco about it.
Um, so we've already did Terrifier 1,
Yes, we have.
so there will be no tail of the tape for Art the Clown. If
Yeah,
you
you
want to
can do
tell
it.
of the tape for that, go back
Last
and
Halloween.
listen. Yeah, go back last Halloween and we played that. I will say, if I talk about his newer, now if I do add to his list of crimes, it kind of spoils the third movie a little bit. So I'm not
Mm.
gonna do that.
Okay, then we don't have to do that.
So we'll just stick to part one
Yeah.
of that. But what did you think of Terrifier 2? Because I like, yeah, because we've never talked. I think we've talked about it on the show, but we haven't delved into it. So like, what do you think about? What did you think about Terrifier 2 when you saw it
Oh, I loved Terrifier
originally?
2 when it first came out. They came out in, what, 2022, right?
Yes,
And that
2022.
was, for those who don't remember, 2022 was like the goated year of horror.
Yes.
Like that shit, there was so much shit that came out that year. It was crazy. But no, I really enjoyed it. I remember, like I said, I'll say it now. This would have been my number one movie of that year. It's just the length. There's just the third act drags on in this fucking movie, and there's just scenes that should have been cut.
Oh my
We'll get
God.
into it, but yeah, But other than all, like this was one of my favorite movies of the year, and I was like, hey, this to me is cinema.
Man, Terrifier 2 for me because again has one of my favorite scenes, which I will break down. There's always a scene in these Terrifiers that I fucking absolutely love.
Yeah.
You know the fucking scene I'm talking about in this one
Oh
because
yeah.
I fucking talked to you about it every
Yeah.
fucking time. Um, I I really enjoy Terrifier 2, but it's the rewatches that hurt me.
Yeah.
When I saw Terrifier 2 in the beginning, granted I was fucking crossfaded, but I enjoyed it and I was laughing, having a good old time. Again, sicko. Um, in my own home.
Yeah.
I remember this is how I know me and Jose were friends because we were planning to see this movie together.
Mm-hmm.
The only time they had playing for us was like 9:30 or 10
Yeah. No,
o'clock.
it was like 10 o'clock, dog. It
It
was
was
like
yeah
10,
10
10:30.
o'clock. It was 10 o'clock. And me and him were like, all right, man. We were like, yo, he's like, Shag, you were like, Shag, you want to go see Terrifier? You're like, say Terrifier 2? He said, yeah, man, hell yeah, let's go, let's go. He says, bro, they're only playing a 10 o'clock show. I was like, all right, man, how long is the movie? We saw that bitch was 2 hours and 30
You
minutes.
wouldn't
He's
have, yeah,
like, oh,
exactly.
we were like, what? I was like, no. I was like, bro, I'm old. We can't do that.
Exactly. On
Only
a
for us to do
school
it
night?
on a yeah, we did say on a school night. Was because it was on a Friday, right, or a Thursday?
You know, it was Thursday. It was opening night. Yeah.
It was Thursday on
Well,
a
yeah,
school.
because they're only showing it like 1 week at that
Yeah,
time. Yeah.
at that time we were like, wait, what? Ew! Like I'm not trying to be in that bitch for no 2 hours, dog.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how much killing I can fucking do, dog. I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
because I
real.
think
This
it like
before.
no, because I really think it was at 10:30. Because we were like, yo, dog, it's about at least 10 minutes of fucking previews.
Yeah,
By the time the movie starts, we're out that bitch at like 1 o'clock in the morning. We were like, no.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
Ooh, and now I think, and then we were kicking ourselves because then I remember this like it was yesterday. We were kicking ourselves because we was like, damn, we should have saw this shit in the theaters, dog.
Yeah.
Because it was that was like after our first showing. We was like after our first watching, it's like, damn, we should have fucking knuckled up and saw that fucking movie, dog. Like that was a fucking treat and a half. We would have had a good old time. I still to this day think that that's absolutely wrong.
Yeah.
Boy, we'd have been in that fucking movie laughing. We'd have been miserable.
Towards the end, we'd be like, help.
Like fucking help me. Like it was bad, bro. Holy shit. Um that being said, I really enjoyed this movie. I laughed in the first movie, but I think my laughs progressively gotten louder and louder every single Terrifier movie.
Yeah.
Like the second one absolutely. Third one probably takes the cake, but I do. If you saw Terrifier 1, definitely watch Terrifier 2. The story here kind of starts because people were complaining, it's like, yo, should I watch All Hallows Eve before I watch Terrifier? I'm
Yeah,
like, you
yeah,
don't have
no.
to do that.
Now,
You
All
have to watch,
Hallows Eve's absolutely not. You ain't got to watch that.
nah. And then they're like, yo, should I watch Terrifier 1 before I watch Terrifier 2? I'm like, you technically don't have to watch Terrifier 1. But if you're going to see part 3, you definitely need to watch 2.
Yeah. Definitely.
You could skip 1 into Terrifier 2. I don't recommend it because at least in Terrifier 1 you're pretty that is if you can get past Terrifier 1, you're pretty much set for the rest of the movies.
Yeah, I agree.
But if you're like, yeah, I kind of want the story, you can watch Terrifier 2 and then go watch 3, but like Terrifier 1, you need to start there.
Yeah.
And 2, I got my gripes with Terrifier 2. It's just on a rewatch, it's kind of rough. Like you got to be in a mood to watch that.
Yeah.
Not
I
because of the
agree.
fucking gore or anything, but it's a fucking drag, man.
Yeah, yeah. Especially once you know everything that's happening too. It's such a drag. The rewatch.
Only on a rewatch.
Yeah.
So I think we both are safe to say watch this movie, but you can watch it just once.
Yeah.
You can watch
Or
it
every
once.
Halloween, maybe.
If Terrifier, yeah, if you're gonna do that,
It's a good Halloween rewatch, especially if you have something on in the background.
yeah,
Like you're at a
shit.
Halloween
Wait,
party.
time out. Are you? What kind of Halloween party are you
Like
having
an
if you're playing
adult
this?
Halloween party.
There you go. Because I'm
May
about to
I?
say,
Yeah.
dog, y'all having a kegger, and that shit's on. Like if you're reenacting Scream 1, go ahead. You can throw that bitch on. That's one of those movies you can watch. Just
Yeah.
turn on and just have your fun. If kids gonna be there, don't turn that shit on.
Yeah. No.
Don't do that. Them babies gonna have nightmares, and then your ass gonna
Exactly.
have to clean up the piss.
Uh-huh.
And boy, like they weren't afraid of clowns before. The old boy.
Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine? Can you imagine if there was a child in your house, you're watching Terrifier, and you're watching that, and he's fucking already scared of clowns?
Oof.
Can you imagine Chunky Boy scared of clowns, and
That's funny.
you're fucking watching Terrifier,
Yeah. I don't know.
scarring that motherfucker
It's
for
funny because
life.
my sister sent me a snap the other day of they went to the Spirit store. You know, Spirit has that Halloween that Art the Clown animatronic,
Yeah,
and he's just looking at it like hi. He's telling Art hi, and it's like pressing the button to make him honk the horn. And it's just funny.
he's so friendly.
I was like, he might be a sicko as well,
Yeah, he takes after his uncle very
right?
nicely. He takes after his uncle very nicely. We do recommend Terrifier 2. If it's definitely turn on movie in the background, adult Halloween party. But on a regular, and we are horror junkies.
Yeah,
It's kind of hard for me to go to this one, but like go to this one, dog, on a random fucking day, cause I can't. I'm not turning that bitch on a fucking Tuesday in March.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
I can't fucking do it, dog. Like I got other shit. I got other shit I could be watching.
No,
Um,
I agree.
Again, not that it's bad. It's just so much of a fucking drag, man. Anything else we're missing here?
No, that's about it, really.
All right, you want to give the people your lovely synopsis?
Let's go, everybody. Synopsis for Terrifier 2, Electric Boogaloo, Clown Boogaloo. After being resurrected by a sinister entity, Art the Clown returns to the timid town of Miles County, where he targets a teenage girl and her younger brother on Halloween night. There you go.
Terrifier 2,
Terrifier 2?
sequel to 2016's Terrifier, came out in October 6th, 2022. We almost made it into like its 2-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Came out in October 6th of 2022. Director of the horror slasher of 2 hours and 18 minutes. I don't know where I added another fucking 13 minutes of this, but
Yeah.
it is directed by Damien Leone,
Damien Leone.
and Jose.
Shaq.
We get to play Halloween favorite, Bop or Flop.
Bop it. Flop it.
So, Terrifier 2 had a budget of $250, $250,000.
$250, Shaq. We could make
Boy.
this movie.
Boy, I wish. Don't get me started.
That's hilarious.
We will be the fucking people of color version of Jay and Silent Bob do horror movies.
Yeah.
Except you wouldn't be silent.
No, I wouldn't.
Mm-mm. Damn, like starting to cast you in movies now. I'm like, damn, should he be the love interest?
The love interest. No, I shouldn't be the love interest.
You're fucking lovable, dude.
Oh, thanks.
You're lovable, dude. Like you like me, I'm just like the loud motherfucker. Like, hey baby, you ever
loud? No.
like, hey baby, you ever made love to a fat man in an overcoat? With a runtime of 138 minutes. Of course, this came out in Fright Fest, August 29 of 2022, and then released everywhere in the United States on October 6th of 2022, with a budget of $250,000. Jose, was this a bop or flop, and what do you think the actual box office was?
Oh, this was 100% a bop. Like it fucking came out of nowhere and made way more than they thought it did. Like this was only supposed to be like like a week showing in theaters, and it just expanded because like everyone saw it. Everyone was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And word of mouth just pushed this motherfucker
Correct.
to the moon.
Correct.
So as far as what it made, I think so. I remember it having like a 2,000 or what was it, $200,000 budget.
Two. It was a quarter of a million, so
Yeah,
$250,000.
and if I'm right, this is like times 10 times 100 of this budget. I don't know what the proper multiplier is, but I think it made like 20 million, right? Did it
20
not?
million.
I think.
Um, it's the season. There's no right or wrong answer
Yeah.
here. I mean, there clearly is, but I'm not gonna dock you.
Okay.
Um, with a take home budget with a budget of $250,000, uh, Terrifier 2 was a certified bop, but it took home
Okay.
$15.7 million.
So not quite. Oh, damn near 20, but yeah.
Damn it, you were. That's why I was like, "There's no right or wrong answer during this time of the year." Um, but like at the same time, because first off, this shit blew the fuck up. Like
Yeah.
you're right. We were kicking ourselves because like, damn, we should have saw this in theaters. Only for them to be like, yo, we need to do that, and we still didn't see it in theaters, but we had a chance to. It was
Yeah.
just a weird fucking times
Yeah. Yeah.
that it
Yeah.
was playing. We had to either go to Alamo towards downtown,
Yeah. It was
and
either
we
South
weren't fucking
Lamar.
trying to do
Yeah.
that. We weren't trying to do all that
Yeah.
because it was only because then after what? Not even towards the end of the, not even like 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, it was streaming.
Nah, it was streaming like right away. I think it
Yeah,
was like
like it
a
was
straight.
right
It was one
fucking. It
of those.
was
It was a streaming movie that had like a day in theaters, like I said, and then they expanded it to maybe 1 or 2 weeks.
yeah,
And
and it just
they kept
fucking
like, oh, we'll add an extra week.
yeah. It was just it was fucking through that, man. It was just like um, it was just like damn, dude.
It was the
I'm
same
gonna read
thing that
a.
happened with Godzilla -1. Well, it's like, oh, we're only gonna have this movie in theaters for a week, so enjoy it. Then it's like, well, we've heard you, we've heard the audience, so we'll expand it
Hold
to
on,
another couple weeks.
hold on. I didn't know y'all game.
Yeah,
I didn't. My bad. I didn't know your game. I wasn't. I was
and
unfamiliar with your game.
and as they still see the dollar sign keep going and going up, okay, we're giving this a month long, a month long theatrical run. Enjoy.
Yeah. Um, I'm gonna read a little bit more here from Wikipedia, based on this, on how this movie became to be. Um, the film originated from a feature film concept. This is from Wikipedia's excerpt.
Yeah,
Film originated from a feature film concept of Leone began developing shortly after filming his directorial debut short film, The Ninth Circle. The concept of the planned film focused heavily on a angel-dressed heroine and ultimately fell apart. Following its predecessor's release, Leone wanted to bring back the heroine back, who would evolve into Sienna, someone Leone describes as the heart and soul of Terrifier 2. Leone spent 3 months writing a character-driven screenplay following the criticisms of the first film's perceived lack of narrative.
yeah,
I mean, yeah, I get it, but like, come on, bro. Just
yeah,
shit ain't. Some horror movies don't need a plot.
yeah.
Halloween, for instance. Um, Funding was exacting as the script and was more ambitious than the first film and required a bigger budget. Leone secured finances from a private investors prior to filming, and he launched an Indiegogo campaign with a $50,000 goal to produce practical effects driven scenes. The campaign was a massive success, reaching over 430% of the initial goal with a donation total of $250,000. It is one of the numerous films impacted by the worldwide pandemic, with a principal photography coming to a halt mid 2020 due to the lockdowns. It had a world premiere at Fright Fest on August 29th, 2022, and was theoretically released in the United States on October 6th of 2022. It received positive reviews, critics in particular praise for Lavera and Thornton's performances, that is Sienna, and of course the titular Art the Clown. Uh, through the film's runtime, though the film's runtime received some criticism. Many critics considered the film as to be an improvement of the predecessor. Then a sequel, Terrifier 3, was released in 2024 to generally positive reviews. And the casting. Lauren Lavara as Sienna Shaw, David Howard Thornton as Art the Clown, Elliot Fulham as Jonathan, which is Sienna's younger brother, Sarah Voigt as Barbara, the mother of Sienna and Jonathan, Kelly Hyman as Brooke, Sienna's friend, Casey Hartnett is Allie, Sienna's friend, Charlie McElveen as Jeff, which is Brooke's boyfriend, Emil McLean as the little pale girl, Jonathan Not Corn Davis as Ricky, the costume shop clerk, Samantha Scafini as Victoria Hayes, the sole survivor of the events of the first film, who is now in a psychiatric hospital and looks fucking horrible.
Yep.
Leah Voicey as the Clown Cafe TV host slash nurse. Chris Jericho as Burke.
Break the wall down.
Break down the wall. Shouts out to him for being in Terrifier 3 and
doing what he did. Like, good for you.
Good for you. I
say what you want about
it.
Chris Jericho, but I respect the fact that he's a hardcore horror fan.
Yes, amen to that. Yeah. I give him that. I give him that. Felissa Rose as Mrs. Principal, the principal.
Felissa Rose.
Damn right, Scream Queen legend. Owen Meyer as Sean, Griffin Sanapatero as Eric, and Tamara Glenn as the costume shop mall. Additionally, Jenna Cannell and Catherine Cochran are credited for their photographic cameos as Tara and Dawn, respectively. They're the two from the first movie.
Yeah.
And that is what we got there. Jose.
That is what we got there.
My man. What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know. What's up?
How you want to do this, man? You want to talk about it, or you just want to let's read the Wikipedia and kind of just be shocked to see what they leave out?
Yeah, we can do that. Let's go. Okay.
Word.
So, as always, every once in a while, whatever. We here at Cinevillains, we get our little plot summaries from Wikipedia, so if something's wrong, fuck them, not us. And here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay.
Kind of sad you don't do it the other way now.
Oh, I know, right? I'm waiting for the bump, that's why.
Okay, that's fair.
After being resurrected by an unknown entity following the Miles County massacre, Art the Clown brutally murders the coroner, examining his body, and goes to the laundromat to clean his blood-soaked garments, where he encounters the little pale girl, a mysterious entity in similar clown attire. A lone patron sees Art interacting with the girl, who is invisible to him, before being killed by Art. So the opening of this movie just pretty much picks up where Terrifier 1 ends.
Mm-hmm.
And
this motherfucker just limping, covered in blood. No, just opened up in the hospital. I'm sorry.
The morgue.
Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. The morgue.
I was like,
I literally was just getting ahead of myself there. Like, happens in the morgue, and from the while we thought that Buddy was the dad originally. He gets because he's getting fucked up as he's trying to call someone, but it was just a random dude, and like Art proceeds to brutally fucking murk his ass.
Yeah, it was the morgue person from part 1, I guess, at the end.
Yeah, it was like literally the end. That's one thing I appreciate about Leone. He starts his movie how they ended, like right off where they at. Except the third one, that was special, but they still covered it.
Yeah, they wanted to set the tone.
The tone.
Yeah. So he fucks that dude up, man. He cracks his head open and pulls out his brain.
Yeah. Oh.
Then he
his eyes.
Yeah. And then he takes all the money in his wallet. Like, damn, Art robbing folks too. I get
bro. He from Arlington, bro. Get paid.
Duval. All this fucking
Duval County, brother.
steals his
Shouts out their
yeah,
shouts out their RAOP.
and goddamn, what was I gonna say?
Robbing folks.
Yeah, but then like he goes to a because you realize he took all his money because he's going to the laundromat, and he puts all his clothes in the goddamn washer.
Yeah, bruh. Like
That motherfucker
butt
butt ass
ass
naked.
naked.
Yeah, he's butt ass
Reading
naked.
the paper.
Yeah, laughing at like a headline that says "Family of 4 killed in a car wreck," and he's like
Just like silent laughing.
silently laughing. You can see it on the YouTube, but just
Yeah, just pointing and laughing and shit.
and all of a sudden the electricity starts to flicker, and then he looks over. He's like, "What the fuck?" And he looks over, sees like this crazy little pale girl, just
Look just like
smiling at
him.
him. Yeah, just smiling crazy at him, and he's like,
Hello?
silently, of course, but he's like, "Hi," like waving,
Uh,
like, "Hey,"
uh?
and then she like shits herself, I guess.
She sits next to him and just
I don't want to say. Well, maybe she shit herself or just released black goo from herself. I don't.
she took a Dracula 2000.
Basically, this motherfucker eating beans.
He took a Dracula 2000 and it's just everywhere.
And Art's like,
He's like,
Then they start playing patty
okay.
cake, and then there's like some random dude sleeping in
Dude, buddy was knocked the fuck out.
yeah,
Like in the sleep, like, bruh, you fell asleep in the laundromat. Don't even wash your clothes. What's up?
yeah,
Or maybe he was. Maybe
maybe
he
who
just
knows?
forgot. Yeah.
And then he sees Art
Art
now
playing,
basically playing by himself.
and he's like, so nothing about that made you not want to just say fuck them clothes and leave the building.
Like, yeah, I'll be back for the motherfuckers.
I wouldn't even come back. You can have them bitches. Not even gonna hold you. Like, I don't give a fuck what I'm watching at that point. If I'm seeing a naked fucking man dressed as a clown, like face paint as a clown, and I think he had blood on him still,
yeah,
but
from
not
his
a
face.
lot.
Plus, not to mention, the back of his head still fucking blown out from the end of part one.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
bruh, like I'm not asking no questions.
I'd be like, hey man, y'all
I'm
got it.
leaving that bitch. And kudos to Art. I think I would have been able to leave because I don't think he's finna chase me and leave his fucking clothes in the fucking shit.
Yeah,
Nah. Terrifier 3 proves to me that he actually has priorities.
okay,
Come on, because you know what part I'm talking about.
that's fine.
Like I'm dead ass though. Come on, he washing clothes, brother. If he's sitting there playing patty cake with old girl, nope. Whatever clothes I had in that bitch, they yours now, big dog. They you. No sir, no sir, no sir, no sir, no sir.
Exactly. And then next thing you know, you just see like a fucking broom handle just shoved through this dude's head.
Yep. Because he fucking cleaning up after himself.
Yeah,
He
'cause
has priorities.
yeah,
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna clean this mess up.
yeah, because he
Because
cleans
that's not
up.
right.
Yeah,
And then he breaks that shit off and stabs his fucking head.
yeah, and then you see him walking. His clothes are clean again.
Yep. Pristine.
Yep. Alrighty.
Got a whole new fit.
Yep.
Clean.
1 year later, teenager Sienna Shaw is preparing her Halloween costume, an angel warrior character designed by her father, who recently died of a brain tumor. It's not a tumor.
Tuma.
Her younger brother Jonathan has become fixated with art since discovering sketches of him in their father's sketchbook. That night, Sienna has a nightmare about art and awakens to find her in a room. A sword that was gifted to her. Wait, hold on, I fucked that all up. That night, Sienna has a nightmare about art and awakens to find a fire in her room. A sword that was gift from her father remains unscathed. So I'm gonna just combine. Well, no. Now let's talk about this. So
Yeah.
we'll just talk about this real quick. So we meet
Oh,
Sienna,
Yeah.
our protagonist, our final girl for this movie,
Our pro tag.
the protag. And yeah, she's designing her outfit. She can design shit. She's I don't want to say cosplayer, but she can
She's
make an
definitely
outfit.
a cosplayer. After fucking watching part 3, oh no, she a cosplayer, bro.
Well, yeah, she's a makeup. Yeah, well, we won't get into it, but yeah,
Nah,
she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then while this is happening, there's a really cool soundtrack to this opening too. It's like a little what's that shit called? Like a synth.
Yeah. Synth
Synth
and
score.
everything.
Yeah, that shit's
Kind
pretty
of like
fucking
fantasy type synth and shit.
Yeah. But I really enjoy that. I really dig the soundtrack of this. But
Yeah.
Yeah, you just meet the family. Like you can tell their father's passed away. They're kind of going through it.
Meet the meat bags.
Yeah, the little brother is there. He's like, I'm going to be Art the Clown for Halloween.
Yeah, because he's in that weird phase of like all this dark shit is cool, but he
He's a,
also has like, but he's also
so
not like he's not a fucking deviant.
he's an edge lord, Shag.
Hold on.
He's an edge lord.
No, 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 no. Absolutely not. He's the other one.
What is that?
What's the opposite of a Chad?
An incel, I guess.
Yes.
Is he an incel?
He was doing some incel ass shit.
I didn't see him talk shit about women though.
So, but see, that's the thing. Like he was
like,
definitely he's teetering.
he's like, these
Incels
bitches don't love me. I'm gonna show them.
he was teetering on incel type behavior.
Yeah, because he was like, he's going through a serial killer phase.
Yeah, his mom was like, he'll be all right. I'm like, hey man, if we at the dinner table, I don't need to hear you talk about Charles Manson ain't kill nobody technically, bitch.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's true. He's like, well, technically, Charles Manson didn't kill anyone. Sit your white ass down.
That's that shit you get smacked in behind the head, bro.
Uh-huh.
Like, hey man, where your daddy at, bro? I know he dead, but dig that nigga up, slap him, beat his ass.
You should have did a better job.
Like, cause what you doing, bro? Like, what you doing?
Yeah, and of course yeah, okay, that's right. Because Sienna goes to sleep, and we have the clown cafe scene.
Oh God!
Step on in the Shag Cafe, the clown cafe.
Step on in the shack. What would be in the Shag Cafe, Jose?
It's just sadness, bro.
Okay, fuck you. I don't need you to attack me like this. What is your problem, brother? I'm asking you as a friend to do so. I don't need you to attack me like this, brother. Why?
You asked the question.
I did, and I didn't need you to come for me to answer it. Nothing but sadness.
And no pork products. Make me mad. Like, I just want a bacon cheeseburger.
This motherfucker said you finna get this vegan sandwich
You can get a
and
turkey
love
bacon. I was like, how fucking dare you?
I'll fucking blow this bitch up.
End us all right here.
You know what I'm saying? Pull out the Tommy gun and start spraying.
Art the Clown. I get it, Art. I'm right there with you, buddy.
Oh shit. Shag Cafe won't even have refreshments. It'll have like whiskey. Just like here.
Whiskey's all right.
Whiskey in the tears of your enemies.
There you go. But yeah, this clown cafe scene goes on way too fucking long.
Yes. And you had told me early in the week, is because like this is where some of the people who got kickstarted or Indiegogo paid for that role to be in the movie, and they put him in right there.
Yeah.
So you explained that to me, and I was like, now I understand why it happened. I just really wish it was shorter.
Yes.
Also, I know the chick who's singing the song. She apparently does that, but she makes her own costumes and stuff to where she sings that song anywhere else. But like, it was catchy. Went on too fucking long.
Yeah.
Speed that shit up.
Wrap that shit up, B.
Yeah, it had the fucking Art the Clownos or oh fuck.
Artos, I think.
Artos or some shit like that. It was a cereal and had like fucking maggots and glass and razors.
Yeah.
It was like Krusty-O's, only healthier.
Exactly.
Oh man. But like
it's okay, something tells me I'll get another chance. Fucking another box with fucking flesh eating. What was it?
Like fucking like a flesh eating disease.
In every box or some shit, yeah.
He fucking opens that bitch. Oh. Oh fuck. No, it wasn't flesh eating disease. That was like that fucking flu bug I think going around.
Oh, okay. I can't remember. I remember this Simpsons episode.
Yeah. But yeah, this when I said this part there was this shit dragged. That shit dragged.
Yes.
Now the back half of that, while Art shows up and everybody's like cheering and shit, and he pulls out of his he has that magical murder bag of his, pulls out a fucking Tommy gun and starts fucking airing that bitch out. That shit
started blasting.
Like, and yeah, and motherfucker was on like somebody was on fire and shit. I'm just
Yeah.
like, man, what is happening? And then Sienna wakes up, but I lose like 10 minutes of my life. I can't ever get back.
To this fucking clown cafe. And you know, she wakes
Fucking
up because
earworm of a
her
song.
house is on fire because you know Art tried to set her on fire,
Yep,
but she blocked it with the magic sword.
yep. And the
And
sword's on fire.
she wakes up, everything's on fire. Yeah, everything's on fire, but the magic sword.
Fire,
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 fire.
fire, fire. Go ahead. Sorry.
But okay, yeah. On Halloween, Jonathan sees Art and the little pale girl at school playing with a dead possum. Sienna has a panic attack when her friends Allie and Brooke discuss Victoria Hayes' mutilation on the talk show host Monica Brown. Sienna and Allie go to a costume shop where they encounter Art. Art kills the shop vendor and breaks into Allie's home where he brutally maims her. Allie's mother is killed when she discovers Art still mutilating and torturing her daughter. All right, so let's talk about it. There
Oh
we
my
go.
God, there's so much to break down.
There's so much to break down here. So Art's fucking with Jonathan at the
Yeah.
school. They find the dead possum. Well, they find the dead
Mhm.
possum behind the trash can.
Yeah.
It's
And it's
two
like,
other
oh, because
kids.
they like, yeah, there's like all over there, just like, oh, look at it.
Shout out to one of those kids. He was Cinema Villain alum. He was the
Yep.
little kid from Psycho Gorman. He was the little
Yep.
brother.
Yep.
The one that's like, hey, so you gonna? No, we just gotta wait till you wake up, kid.
Exactly. It's like, no, we just
Oh,
gotta. It's like,
okay.
oh, I was, oh, dog. Fucking Psycho Gore, man.
Where's part
Ah,
two? Give me part two,
I
goddamn it
need that
already.
right now.
Come on, man. That's the crossover we're gonna get, dog. We're gonna get
Yes.
Art versus Psycho Gore, man.
That would be no contest, but Art would just keep coming back like fucking like Barney Gumble and fucking
Going
most
through
ever
just keep coming back.
keeps coming back. Be like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Oh my god. And Psycho Gourmet would just be like, I do not find you funny.
exactly. They'd have to nerf Psycho Gore, man, somehow. But yeah,
Fucking oh now I
but yeah.
just
So
want to
they
see a
fuck
death
with
battle
him,
between those
and
two.
they bring the thing in the school, and the principal just assumes that Jonathan's a sicko and
Yeah.
brought a dead
An
pop.
incel, if it were.
God damn it. And yeah. What else happened? Let's see.
So that was like so he sees the clown and I know he's telling Sienna about the clown. And then that's when she's going to the Halloween store.
Yeah,
And a whole fucking scene that's funny as fuck to me. Like that whole fucking scene's iconic.
yeah. Because we get the
Like,
iconic Art the Clown in his little sunflower glasses
yep,
scene.
yep. And he's like he sits actually he's in there. I think he's in there beforehand and that's when he does the hey.
He's like, "What's
Like
up?" Yeah,
like sup. And then then he puts on the sunglasses and then we get the fucking iconic picture where he's just fucking with the glasses on, he's just staring.
yeah. Just
Yeah, he's just staring and shit. And then like there's so many memeable moments, not just throughout this movie, but this one scene alone. Cause we get the oh and that the fucking the like oh
yeah.
and then
Oh,
the
yeah.
smile see like the oh we get that scene in that whole thing because like and he's like creeping up on her trying to scare her with the fucking horn.
Yeah.
All of that was just funny as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Like again, I was like, bruh, this is how I know I'd fucking die. Cause like I'd be laughing the whole time, thinking he's just the fucking grandest old shit. Then he pulls out a fucking gat. Then I'm just like,
Oh man.
well, that's the end of this suit.
Oh dang it.
Oh dang it. Oh,
Shaggy, let's go gambling. Oh dang it.
oh dang it.
Uh just dead. Bah.
Oh. He would tear my dreads off and wear them as a beard.
Oh man, he sure would, Shaggy. We'd have Rastafarian art for the rest of the movie.
Shut the fuck up. I kind of want to see. No, I don't.
We have
Or do I?
Art Black. So Shaggy Black, Art Black.
Shaggy the
Shaggy
Clown.
Art. Shaggy Art.
Shagart.
Shag Art.
Shagart the Clown.
GameStop employee, Art.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Can you imagine?
Oh,
I got a bag. I got a GameStop bag, and I'm smacking you with it.
motherfucker got that whip, but just nothing but fucking shitty games. He's fucking
Like,
you up with
fuck.
fucking Superman
Fucking,
64 on that bitch.
no, 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 no. That fucking, hey, I'm bludgeoning you with fucking DS games that got overtraded. Like, oh, like just a bunch of DS games and shit. Like, wow. Copies of PS3's Haze
Oh no,
and Lair.
Haze. They really pushed that game like that shit was gonna be the shit.
Dog, that and fucking like Lair.
They're
Remember
like,
the
this, this
fucking
is this
the
is our
dragon game where
Halo.
they said, "Yo, you could fucking fly your dragon with the fucking like or DualShock 3 and shit."
Yeah,
And I'm just like, bro, no one's playing this bitch though.
that's hilarious.
He said that shit trades in for a nickel. Get the fuck out of here. Nah, but that whole scene was fucked because she's terrified, and Buddy is doing his best. Say, hey man, leave her alone. Either buy something, you gotta get out.
Yeah,
Like he was like, yo, he's like, you gotta get something and get out. So Art trying to buy the shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Art literally just was trying to buy the horn,
yeah,
which in the lore he technically did.
right.
That's the same horn he uses throughout the whole fucking series now.
Uh-huh.
And but then he goes and locks the fucking door. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
That was a brother too that got fucked, and he got fucked up
Yeah, he
royally.
got fucking arm chopped off or
Dude,
hand
his
chopped off
fucking
and then just beat the shit. Yeah.
yeah, his fucking he got stabbed and his fucking eye was still moving.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so fucking brutal, dude. Like I wanted to feel bad for Buddy, and I'm like, hey man, your ass should have been gone too, dog. I don't know why you thought it was. I don't know why you thought shit was sweet.
Right.
I don't know why you thought shit was sweet. It damn sure wasn't, big dog. I don't know what to tell you.
No.
And then we see the mom and the kid pop up in the window because they think Art like they got Buddy's head like at the cash register or some shit, looking like
Yeah, like a
off
decoration.
like a decoration, and like Art's like in the window. It's like, yeah, mom, and she's like, oh, just kind of grabs him, kind of like, no, let's go away, niggas is wilding. It just walks away. I was like, yeah, and she lives. So
Yeah.
she got away. Her son got to see another fucking day.
Yeah.
Oof.
So basically after this, everyone goes their separate ways to get ready for this Halloween party. Allie, Sienna's friend that was with her at the costume shop,
Mm-hmm.
she's handing out candy to the trick-or-treaters until her mom gets back. Art pulls up. She's like, hey, ain't you old to be trick-or-treating? He's just like, making faces.
Yep.
Essentially, like, he creeps her out, so he's just like, fuck off. Throws a bunch of candy in his bag, but she sees all the shit that he has in the bag. And she just closes that door and locks it.
His magical murder bag.
Yep. And then later on, he breaks into the house, and we have what's basically the most iconic scene of this movie.
Yep.
He chases her upstairs and just immediately just starts slashing her.
Yeah.
Slashes her face, or like with her eye.
Yeah.
Fucking breaks her arm off. Splits one like down the middle, like fingers down the middle, and just proceeds to just like rip her scalp off, like scalp her essentially.
Yeah, it was just
It's brutal as shit, dude.
she got mutilated like she was the Oklahoma Sooners.
Fucking bums. Get them the fuck out of here.
Trash bitches.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, hook 'em. But
Right.
But yeah, no, she got fucked. Like when I saw this, man, I don't want to say I was desensitized,
Yeah.
but I am.
Right.
So I'm watching, you watching, oh my god, that poor, I'm sitting there like, damn, look at the fucking effects on that. Holy shit. And then I also found out recently, shout out to Dead Meat and James A. Janice and their crew.
Yep.
A little bit of CGI was used for that.
Yeah.
Not just a little.
Just the touch, yeah.
Because of like how it was, because I think something happened and I forgot what it was. I think it was like her arm. Yeah, her arm. they had to make it look broken or some shit, and it was like you couldn't really. So they said, "Yo, we have to do like CGI right in this portion, with the arm and shit." But she was like enjoying the whole thing.
Yeah,
Shout out to the actress.
yeah, she was having a good time.
She was having a great time.
Yeah,
That's the thing. If you're gonna get brutally fucking slaughtered, that was great. Like she was like, "Yeah, I'm having a good time. It's great."
like, this ain't bad.
Nah, it's piece of cake. Can we do it again? Take 4.
Yeah,
But she gets fucked, and he just magically leaves.
yeah,
She is like gurgling blood. Somehow she's still alive.
yeah.
And
They haven't
Jose,
confirmed it yet, but I'm convinced Art has some type of aura
mm,
around him, or like if you're getting killed by him, you just magically stay alive longer than you should be.
I think he just knows how to keep a motherfucker alive,
Yeah,
like the
maybe.
torture. Like I know how he's like I know. Look, I'm gonna put you through the worst fucking pain imaginable that you're gonna wish for death, and it's not gonna come
Yeah,
until I'm ready for you to die. But Jose, this part is iconic
yeah,
to me, and also probably to you. Um, Only because, not because old girls getting mutilated and because of the practical effects and everything. No, 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 no. Because the way, I'll never forget it. I'm sitting on my couch watching this movie. I finally remembered it because I couldn't finish Terrifier 2. I was fucking drunkenly falling asleep. So
yeah,
I watched it the next day. And I get to this part. Brutal, everything's happening, and he leaves. I'm like, where the fuck did he go? This motherfucker gallops into the room with salt and bleach, and I am fucking yelling, laughing. I had to pause the fucking movie because I'd about pissed myself on how funny that was. It was like,
he's just like,
damn near, like fucking,
yeah,
like he just fucking just came in that bitch. I'm fucking screaming on how funny it is. I couldn't take it at that point. I think that's the scene that broke me with the Terrifier movies.
yeah,
Because he is just a goofy bitch. Like the first one, absolutely fucking kind of scary, a little here, a little there. Because I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to fuck with that clown.
yeah,
Second movie, I'm like, yo, that's brutal. He's kind of doing some weird shit. That fucking broke me. That's when he became Sideshow Bob to me.
yeah,
Just because of like, I'm gonna brutally murder you, but I'm also gonna make it very funny.
yeah,
That is what I expect out of the Terrifier movies now. I fully expect something to be comedy because it's kind of helping you realize that, kind of taking you back. It's like, hey, someone is fucking really dying here. But here's a pie to the face.
yeah,
That probably my most memorable fucking thing about that movie is him galloping into that girl's bedroom with fucking salt and bleach, and I'm kikiing like a fucking schoolgirl.
yeah.
Meanwhile, this is why I don't get no women, no bitches, because of shit like this. Oh, I am a sicko, brother.
And I'll fit him in the back like you're scaring the hoes.
Like my brother, like you're putting that fucking hand on me, like brother.
Just
You think this movie scared him? No, sir. Scaring the hose.
the hoes.
And hose is genderless.
That's right. Gender fluid, or whatever. Gender neutral.
Yeah, there you go.
Neutral.
Anyway, yeah, but like, what did you think when you saw this scene, though,
this
dog?
is
Because like,
fucking wild. I never
Yeah.
forget. We talked about like this would have got kicked out the draft house because we just
Yeah.
lost our shit.
yeah, like
But,
I don't think they would have kicked us out of the draft house.
But this scene is perfect. Let me tell you why. Let me tell everybody why this is a perfect scene
Go ahead.
and why this is actually a masterpiece. I'm not bullshitting you. Because Damien Leone takes us on like a little roller coaster right here, and it's just a chef's kiss. Because as the kills happen, you're like, holy shit, this is fucking brutal. You kind of start to feel like, damn, this is kind of rough. I'm like, come on, man. Then Art the Clown comes in with that salt and bleach, and you're just like, this is fucking clown shoes. Literally and
Yep.
figuratively. Like, it's just hilarious. It's just like, at that point, you're like, no, this is over the top. This is hilarious. Like, it brought us back, and, he rips off her face. And then,
Pours the fucking puts the
eventually,
salt
yeah,
on
yeah.
there.
And then eventually the mom comes in, sees her daughter, and, like, she's still alive. And she, like, looks up, she's
She's
like,
propped
oh,
up.
yeah,
Yeah, she's propped up on the bed,
yeah.
and Art's like laughing, like playing in the blood and shit.
Yeah, and she's just like, help. And you're just like, oh, you feel like,
Like
oh,
fuck.
man, again. And then, the roller coaster's going. And then cherry on top, it ends with Art coming out the trick or treaters with the mom's head as a candy bowl. And, the kids are getting candy, and that one little fat kid's like, try to get two, and Art's like, no,
No,
like one.
one.
It's the funniest shit. And it makes you laugh again. See, it's just perfect, man. That's perfect. Like,
And he's like, cause it's like, bro, what? He's like, hey, no,
yeah. He's like,
no,
He literally just like one. He looks all
one.
mad,
He's like, one.
like perfect. I'm like, this is perfect. This is the
Just
perfect scene. This
this
is
is
just
how
a
he
perfect
brings people.
sequence of events.
This is how he brings people back. Like, hey, yes, you just saw a woman get fucking brutally slaughtered. But here's a couple of jokes.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking great. Fucking perfect, guys. Perfect.
Perfect.
All right, here we go. Jonathan shows Sienna and their mother, Barbara, his father's sketchbook filled with newspapers clippings revealing that the little pale girl bears resemblance to Art's first victim, Emily Crane, the daughter of a circus performer. He believes their father knew how to stop Art. After a fight, Barbara hits Jonathan and he runs away. Art kills Barbara, kidnaps Jonathan, and steals Sienna's sword. So yeah, so you're getting some of the lore dump right here,
Which
which is a
watching part
mystery.
3 now, I think
Still doesn't really explain much. Yeah,
that's the kind of weak thing that I'm talking
yeah,
about.
exactly. Me too.
Like I think he knows what he wants, but he doesn't know how to fucking execute.
Yes, that's perfect.
Because
Perfectly said.
because he's like there's lore, but like they're not expanding upon certain parts of the lore.
And it's not explained really well.
No. They try to explain a little bit more of it in part 3, which they kind of did, but then they didn't.
Even and then, like you're like,
No,
wait,
it was like
yeah,
okay, but again, we're not spoiling 3 whatsoever because it's just like, what are we? See, this is another reason why we should probably talk about it before we do the show,
oh yeah,
so
yeah,
we
yeah.
can kind of get that shit out. But at the same time, um, some of that shit in the second movie, it's kind of like, are we making up rules as we go? Like,
Yeah,
who was the fucking dad? Like, we
exactly.
didn't even see this motherfucker in the first movie, and now you're making
The
fucking
first
Art a
two,
magical
yeah,
goddamn being.
yeah, exactly.
Like, what are we doing?
Same thing with this little pale girl. Like she was nowhere in the first movie.
Like, nowhere, nothing mentioned.
Yeah,
Like, Pale Girl's doing that, and now, like, I don't know, is she a fucking demon, or is he just pretending to see her? Like, what the fuck? Can anybody else see her? Like, what the fuck is going on?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
yeah.
and then 3 don't make it no clearer. It kind of
No,
does, but doesn't. But, like, it was just like, man, what the fuck are we doing? Right?
right.
But I mean, I like again watching. Coming into Terrifier 2, I wasn't expecting a story, and then we got a story. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like, what does this even mean?
Yeah,
Type beat, and I'm just like, bro, what is happening? I don't really get it, but I understand that he wanted to make it something, and I don't know if he wanted to mesh the hero girl that he had from the first movie
yeah,
to like what he's to his moneymaker. So I think he's trying to like best of both worlds type beat, and it was just very fucking confusing. But also, shout out to that mom because she acted her ass off that whole fucking time she was in it.
yeah,
Um, going going to her son, going to Jonathan, going like enough about the fucking book, cursing like a sailor, which is great.
yeah,
And then Sienna, I don't think we mentioned it, but Sienna's at that fucking party, and her fucking friend slips her fucking Molly.
Yeah.
She's like,
So she's
casually just
gone
slips her
off of
fucking
me.
Molly. She's like,
Well, we haven't got that part yet, actually.
you just said, but she says Art's in the house, steals the sword, and kills the mom, right?
Yeah, but it's going out of order. You know, Wikipedia.
You're right. But
Yeah.
that's what happens because she speaks to her mom before she
Yeah,
dies.
yeah, yeah.
She speaks to the mom because like the mom fucking finds out, are you fucking high? She's like, are you? Oh my god!
She's like,
She's like,
no,
mom.
mom.
She's like, and they just have an argument, and then she's like, mom, I love you. I
Yeah.
don't say that enough. She's like, I love you too. They kind of just like, and she's like, all right, because she's dressed like a fucking Valkyrie.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about that before she left. She
Yeah.
looks at
She's wearing
she
the,
looks at her
like,
costume like, you look. She gives her that shit like, that's what you're wearing.
yeah.
You gonna let all your shit, your bits out? All right, and she takes a big old glug of wine.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, but then Jonathan's still in the house. He's looking at his dad's book, and she flips out about like, enough with the fucking book. And then like, and then like Art pulls up, and did he did he kidnap? I can't remember. Did he kidnap Jonathan
Yeah,
or?
he pulls up.
Okay,
He kills the mom.
yeah, he kills the mom first.
Yeah, point blank
Like
shotgun to
blows
the
her
face.
fucking shotgun to her fucking face, and then pulls the remains of her fucking dead body into the fucking kitchen.
Yeah, feeds her mashed potatoes.
Yep.
Yeah, and then he goes beats the shit out of Jonathan and drugs him and kidnaps him. Puts him in a van. Dun, dun, dun.
Down by the river.
All right, and here we go. Jonathan. Wait, no, we already did that. At a Halloween party, Brooke spikes Sienna a drink with MDMA in an attempt to calm her, but she has a panic attack after seeing the little pale girl at a party. Brooke and her boyfriend Jeff drive her home, but the pale girl tricks Sienna into coming to the Terrifier haunted attraction at a now defunct carnival, the same location where Art killed her years before. Art appears and kills Jeff and Brooke before knocking Sienna unconscious.
That Molly fucking part was hilarious too, because it
Yeah.
was just that shit was like some shit. That's some shit that can legit happen.
Yeah.
Like, you
And I
calm
remember the
down.
first time seeing it, and I'm just like, yo, she's got to be gone off a bean. Hold on. She is having.
Yeah, she kind of
You
tripping
don't
for
act like
real,
this when you're drunk. Hold on.
dog.
And
Like,
sure enough. She's
sure,
like, cause she's
boy,
like,
she
I'm having
came.
a great time. I can't believe how much fun I'm having. She's like, I know, I slipped Molly in your drink.
She's like,
Yeah,
bitch, what?
exactly.
She's like, what? Fucking
Like, you're
Jose,
welcome.
Jose gonna come to me and say, hey man, you hot? Y'all not hot?
Y'all ain't hot.
I'm like, Jose, don't
And
worry
that
about
bitch blowing a whistle like fucking Terry Crews and White Chicks. Just
it. Dog, if I see you fucking going off a bean and you fucking got your shirt off, blowing a fucking whistle, I don't know where you got the whistle. You just fucking.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit.
I'm like, I'm gonna be like, who gave this man drugs?
Oh
And they're gonna
no.
be like, you
Okay,
did,
put his
Shag. And I'm like,
number.
look here, I only gave him half. Who gave him the rest?
Where did you even take it? Up my ass, Shaq. Just like Pulp Fiction, just straight up here. Just shoved it up there.
Way up there, Shaggy. Way up there.
I had to put it. You got to get it up there, Morty. Just
You know, way up there. You gotta put it way up there.
I do it, but my ass doesn't hold it no more. I've done it too many times.
It just falls out. Like, hey yo.
Oh shit! So
Oh
yeah,
no.
so they go to the. She sees a pale girl. She freaks the fuck out.
No yawning.
Oh no, a yawn. And as they're going home, she receives a phone call from her quote unquote brother saying, "Hey, I was with some friends. They left me here at the Terrifier. Jerks as a prank. Can you come get me?" And
He assumes the Molly wears off.
right? And the boyfriend for the most part, he's pretty cool. He's like, "No, yeah, that's fine. It's on the way. Ain't no thing. Let's fucking go."
Yep.
And they go, and she gets a text from quote unquote him, but it's
Mm-hmm.
really the pale girl. And she's like, okay, let me go. Let me just go in, guys. I'll grab them and we can leave. And while they're there, the boyfriend and Brooke are just messing around.
Bro, after fucking Brooke is telling them the story about how their dad died.
Oh yeah, because you get a little backstory about how the dad had like a brain tumor
Yeah, that made him
that
abusive.
made him abusive. Because I guess yeah, I don't know. And eventually he was drinking one night and like crashed into a pole
Yep.
and died. Sure, and then yeah,
Sure. The third movie kind of says that's shenanigans, but like
yeah. Again, yeah, it's not
again,
really
I
explained too well.
fucking don't know. I'm like, hey, Damon, you got me. I'm gonna pay attention, brother. Like, but you gotta stick to landing.
Yeah, and so after that, the boyfriend's like, I gotta take a piss,
I gotta
and
piss.
he goes out to the back, only to get stabbed repeatedly in the dick by Art the Clown.
He gets his dong gobbled.
Why does he keep stabbing me in the dick? Oh shit! And so after that, he chases Brooke into the Terrifier, where he eventually throws acid on her face, and then just fucks her up, just like rips
Yeah,
her chest out, takes out her heart, bites that motherfucker, and yeah, there we go.
very fucking violent for Brooke.
Yeah.
Like, just old girl Allie got it the worst, but like Brooke, fuck man, cause she tried to fight back, and then like she's like, nah, bruh.
Well, yeah, because then Sienna pulls up and sees Brooke just dead as fuck,
Yeah,
and then Art's like behind her, like, "Hey, what's up again?" And then like her brother finds him, and then she eventually just kind of beats the shit out of Art.
they have a scrap.
Well, they have a
Art,
scrap, and well, no, because Art does get the upper half.
yeah,
Not
he's
not
throwing they throwing hands, and Art is like, bitch, no.
yeah. Okay, let me just do the last two paragraphs. Let's go.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go
Sienna
ahead.
awakens to find Art using a scalpel on her brother and begins to attack him with his own weapons. Though Art is killed several times by the siblings, he continuously manages to resurrect. He kills Sienna with her father's sword and throws her into a water torture cell. As Art attempts to cannibalize Jonathan, Sienna is mysteriously resurrected by a sword and decapitates Art. The little pale girl takes her head and leaves without hurting Jonathan and Sienna. In a mid-credit scene, an institutionalized Victoria writes Vicky plus Art, in a heart, and a bunch of other obscenities on the wall with her blood. She gives birth to Art's living head, leaving a horrified nurse screaming. Screaming. Okay, and this is what we're talking about. This third act is long as fuck.
Yeah, it kind of dragged on. I mean, him coming back, I get it, because he kept coming back after they were like fucking him up, because like he even takes the fucking Jonathan takes the gun out and fucking blasts him.
Anyway, I started blasting. That's what Jonathan
Yeah, he
said.
started blasting, and then like Sienna's like using all the weapons, just fucking him up, stabbing that motherfucker in the head
Yeah.
with the rod and shit, and then like he takes the sword and she stabs, and Art gets up, stabs that motherfucker with the sword, a la fucking Dante, Devil May Cry. Just fucking gets stabbed, and she's like, oh, it just falls into the hole.
For if
Which,
Dante has a triple S ranking in the
yeah.
royal guard style, then he for sure is
Oh
is
shit,
mocking.
dog.
Pizza
Fucking
in his mouth, just like
fucking A, man.
oh shit.
She falls into that fucking I don't know which one's worse. Her falling into that watery grave like of a Houdini trap, or realizing you're back in the clown cafe.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's like, oh
Kill
no.
Like, nah, bro, kill me right now. Art, bro, please just fucking chop my head off, dog. I don't
Like
want to
just
be
end
here
this. Why?
in this bitch. Why am I
Why?
here?
Exactly.
But this
Why
is
am
what
I
she
still
finds
here?
out. She gets like
Just to suffer.
this is why this is when she figures out she has like magical powers.
Yeah.
Comes back and like chops Art's head off.
Yeah.
Like that whole fight scene. That whole fight scene in this movie is done well, but brother, oh my god, part 3.
Yeah. Cinema.
Yes. The predecessor to part to just fantastic.
Yeah, because
Again, go watch
yeah.
part 3.
So, yeah.
But like Jonathan's trying to fight back, and Jonathan's getting like I forgot what did he when he started eating that motherfucker. What he was eating, his leg or his fingers?
His hand, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what it looked
motherfucker
like.
was
Yeah, his hand.
like I can't remember what he has because Jonathan was fine in the third one. I just can't remember what got fucked up.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
What else?
So she comes back to life with the power of her sword. Breaks out of the tank. Climbs out of the hole.
Clown hole.
Exactly. Ayo. No. But yeah, basically she stabs Art and then like decapitates that motherfucker.
Yeah. And then the pale girl just kind of picks his head up and just walks into the abyss.
Yeah, she turns and looks at him and like her eyes glow. And then she
And
just
then
walks into the shadows.
walks into the goddamn like shadows and is like, "Is it over?" It's so like, "No, motherfucker, it ain't." That's ominous.
Exactly.
Hell,
The fish hasn't jumped yet.
ominous.
That's not over.
Like that ain't a good sign.
Yeah.
Um,
So they take off. Well, that movie ends actually. You don't even see them walk away. They just
nope.
credits start rolling.
Credits
The
roll.
movie's early. Do you think the movie's over? Then you suddenly you're taken to like Miles County psych ward. Miles Arkham Asylum. You're taken there. Or you see a nurse, and all of a sudden you see Y2J himself.
Break the walls down because we're not singing the other song.
No, and this is
No.
hilarious. 'Cause this is Fat Chris Jericho too.
Yes. I pointed that shit out too. I was like, "Hey man, you sitting in that chair for a long ass time. You done lost some weight, huh?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I
How
wonder
you lost weight in
like,
3 hours?"
I wonder if he's gonna wear a fat suit for part 2. Nope, never mind.
Nah.
Part 3, like, nope.
Motherfucker popped up, skinny as hell, hair longer.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here going like, "Yo, my man hit that Ozempic real quick." You
For
say,
those
"Yo,
who not
nurse,
quick
let me."
backstory on that. It's the funniest shit because as we all know, AEW is the wrestling show Chris Jericho's on now, and at the time AEW was on TNT.
Mm-hmm.
So naturally the NBA was on TNT. But it's still one more year, right? On TNT.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
This is today. This year's the last year.
Okay. Yeah. So of course, I guess they show promotion. So NBA Twitter saw Chris Jericho, I guess, for the first time in years. And the general consensus was, oh, fuck Chris Jericho. That was my dude in WWE. Holy shit, he got fat.
They roasted this motherfucker on Twitter.
Yeah.
They got his ass, dog. Oh, like what's Jericho old fat ass doing? I was like, yo, my man catching strays. I said it was just a commercial.
Dog, they got his ass out of there.
They fucking cooked him.
Bully Chris Jericho into losing weight. Like
that motherfucker. I heard he got sick and started to lose weight though, but that might be more accurate.
Yeah.
He said, y'all bullied this motherfucker, and I said, yo, he pulled up with the Ozempic pen. That man said, no, fuck that. Y'all ain't clowning me, dog.
Yeah, no, he took that shit to heart because he was starting to take shirtless like pictures of himself, like again,
like fuck that, like bruh.
That shit cracked me up, dog. I was
dog, that shit comedy. But
that was one of the funniest nights I've seen. I'm like, why is Jericho
I wasn't even on Twitter that time at that point, but like I seen the memes. I was fucking hollering. I was like, bro, wait a minute.
My favorite one to come from that was Chris Jericho in WWE showed Zarbon. Chris Jericho in AEW showed like Zarbon transform.
Fucking transform Zarbon.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers are mean, dog.
Yeah, he sure were. But it's okay. Jericho took it in stride.
He did.
You can make fun of his weight. You just can't ask him where his wife
was on a certain date.
On a certain date in January in 2021.
Okay. Whoo.
Just can't ask him that.
Nope. But yeah, old girl's in the psych ward, writing in blood.
Yeah.
What kind of blood is she using, Jose?
Well, blood is coming out of her nether regions.
That time of the month there, bud?
Maybe, but
I would hope
the,
so.
yeah, no, but no, because as the scene's going on, she just becomes pregnant like immediately,
Yep.
and then the nurse is like, "Hey, I'm gonna go check on Victoria." She's a sweetheart. She got the fucked up face, but I can't believe she killed that girl because she's for the most part a nice person.
Yeah, she didn't crack yet. Like
Yeah,
she didn't. She cracked at the end of part one.
yeah,
Like she was fine, and then just something happened.
yeah, and basically, as this is happening, she's essentially giving birth.
Mm-hmm.
You see, like an umbilical cord start coming out, and you're like, "What in the fuck is going on?" And then, as when the nurse comes in, you just see she's giving birth to Art the Clown's head.
Weirdest shit ever.
Yeah, and then the nurse screams. Victoria's just there laughing, and her eyes glowing like the little girl's eyes were glowing just a little while ago. And that's our movie.
Yep.
Find out what happens. Go see Terrifier 3 in theaters now. Yeah.
Poke nail. Anyway.
Damn,
Uh,
Shaggy.
what man? Um,
Stop that
yeah,
shit.
Terrifier 2. We recommend it.
Yeah,
We definitely
we're
recommend it.
great.
Yeah, definitely. We recommend this entire series.
Yeah,
We have our
exactly.
personal favorites.
Mm-hmm.
There will be no there's no rating system at the end of this because we already did that for
We already
Terrifier
did him.
1.
Yeah, he's in the VIP. Yeah, he's in the VIP for now.
Yeah, we've already done that.
Yeah,
And we also can't we also pull up in a Waffle House. We can't see that motherfucker though. I
exactly.
was telling the motherfucker, I was like, nah. I distinctly remember that fucking conversation. I was like,
Yeah, 'cause
nah,
I was
bro.
like, dog, am I not safe in Waffle House, dog? I feel like
No,
the Earth Special Forces, known as Waffle House, got to me. Like that's all I got to
nah,
say.
bro, nah, bro. I don't think they fucking with Art. You fucking, but see, you be at that Waffle House, Art the one cooking. You be like, no sir. I asked for my eggs to be made this way. This motherfucker, y'all say, yo, I want my eggs scrambled. This motherfucker give you runny.
I was like,
I
God
was
damn,
like,
there's got to be a Tekken fucking character in this motherfucker to save me. Jin, I see you eating your waffles. Help!
like, help me, bro. Like, hey, Hachi, you can't die. Help,
You literally can't die. Fucking this motherfucker back here. He said
help
Ozzy has his
me,
favorite character. Go get.
please. He said Kazuya's the main fucking Mishima. Like, what you gonna do?
Yeah, he said the other Mishimas ain't shit. That's what he said, not me,
He
big
said that's
dog.
what he said, bro. And I don't think he could talk, but he said it with his
Yeah,
eyes.
he said it with his eyes.
Um, but yeah, man, that is this episode. Um, kind of fun when we don't do the little votes and everything. If y'all want to hear that, you can just go listen to Terrifier 1.
Yeah,
We did that last year, last spooky season.
yeah.
So
Last spooky season we talked about it.
that'll get you by. Um, I got nothing else to say here.
Yeah, join us for the next episode, which will be a
Wait,
very
was there
special
any
episode.
wait,
What's up, dude?
was there any trivia and everything that you wanted to use?
I didn't see none in particular, but I'll double check if you want.
I know I saw one
Check.
where it was talking about Allie was getting murdered. I think it was kind of like it wasn't really trivia for real, but it was kind of like a misconception that Allie when she's at like Art stripped like chunks of her back off of her. Like you saw him like cut pieces
Oh,
of
the
her back
cereal was
off.
called Art Krispies.
Thank you, Art Krispies. Uh, they actually sold that, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he's getting a spirit.
Yeah. And then I think fucking, I also thought Spencer's, but I ain't seen the Spencer's gifts in like so long.
There's one that the Lakeline Mall where you used to live to has a Spencer.
Yeah. I gotta
Yeah,
fucking, yeah, they did have a Spencer's. I just never went in that motherfucker.
yeah. It's like, dog, we're 40 years old. We ain't going to a fucking Spencer's. Come on, dog.
Like the fuck, nah, man. This is where like, I mean, do kids even go to a Spencer's?
I'm
Do kid?
assuming.
I don't fucking know, man.
I don't know what the kids are into. Okay,
They
director
don't.
and special effects creator Damien Leone.
Hmm.
Leone or Leone?
I call him Leone, but you can call him Leone.
Well, stated that the most complex kill scheme to shoot was Allie killed in the bedroom. They were shooting the scene for 2 days when the COVID 2019 pandemic hit. Bandemic from out there.
The pandemic.
Yeah, and all filming had to be temporarily halted. Leone used that time to redesign the kill and prepare the special effect for when they resumed shooting again. All the previous shot material was scrapped and a new scene was shot over 2 weeks. Leone credits Casey Hartnett for relentlessly screaming throughout the long shoot, which really sold the horror. Where we at?
The horror.
Oh no, I lost my spot. Okay, there. In the ending scene where Allie's mother discovered Art mutilating Allie's body, Leone built a life-size animatronic dummy of her. The whole room was a build set while operators used rods under the bed and behind the wall to help move the dummy. He used rubber gloves with tubing in her chest to make it appear breathing, while David Howard Thornton, who plays Art the Clown, saw a realistic dummy come to life for the first time. He said it scared him so much that he almost soiled himself.
Oh
He's
no!
like, ah.
He's like, ah, shit. I peed a little.
The acid that Art the Clown took from the morgue and later threw on Brooks' face was fluoroantimonic acid, which is known as super acid, and is one
Super.
of the strongest acids in the world. Coming into direct contact with it would likely kill you or turn you into Two-Face. I'm assuming. That's the acid they use. I don't know.
It's boiling acid.
Shut up. That's when he killed by Art the Clown. That motherfucker. Oh no. No, that was basically it.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to see if there's anything worth it. No, that was basically it, dude.
That's basically it.
Yeah.
Well, I got nothing. If you
I
got
have nothing as well.
Well, folks, join us next time when we actually have another spooky season episode.
Yes, a very special
There's
spooky season episode.
Very special. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting.
Still waiting. Just
Folks, we will be back next time in the Villain Cafe. I'm Shaggy Black.
The Villain
Alongside
Cafe.
me digitally is Jose.
That's
Jose,
right.
tell the people what they want to know.
On behalf of my good friend Shag, we here at Cinema Villains, we thank you so much for listening. As always, send us a text message, leave us a review. We will read it. So, once again, it is now that time. We here love you, and we now bid you, the viewer, listener, adieu.
Later.
Beep, beep.